Welcome to yet another Zoom call. If you work from home, you absolutely know what I'm talking about. I'm here to talk to you guys about what it's like to be self-isolating. It's been intense. I want to say that the first 2 weeks for me personally were a breeze. I was feeling really good. I was feeling like we were actually accomplishing something by staying home and adhering to all the rules and advice coming from the government and medical health officers. And this week it fully hit me, and I've been so grumpy and I've been snapping at my husband and my children. Anybody else? Let me know in the comments. It's been a very rough week for me personally, and I posted about it yesterday in my Instagram stories. I'm first name Dilly on Instagram as well. I said just the same thing. I said, anybody else feel like the first 2 weeks were fine, and then this third week is extremely rough, and you feel like you're just like stuck and you're stewing in your own bubble constantly with the same people. And I love my family, but I need a break, but I have nowhere to go. And it's been really, really hard. Somebody replied to my story saying that there was a research in New Zealand done on offenders who were made to stay home under house arrest conditions. There were psychiatrists, psychologists that were looking after them and making sure that they weren't like suicidal or anything like that. And the first 2 weeks, these offenders were absolutely fine. They were busy around the house, they were organizing their drawers and cooking, and actually generally feeling like, you know, it's not too bad. I have a bed to sleep on, I have food, I have kind of things to do around the house. I've got this. And then during week 3, a lot of them actually reported being extremely depressed. And I feel like that's how I feel right now. I feel like I was busy. I'm still extremely busy. We're still working the whole time, my husband and I. We're so grateful to still be working, but it's incredibly busy. With kids being off school, you guys know it. If you're a parent working from home, you know what I'm talking about. Still extremely busy, but it just hits you. The realization of you having to stay home in the same place with the same people, and this is your new normal. It sucks. If you feel the same way, please know that you're not alone. And if you feel the same way, let me know in the comments so I know that I'm not going crazy. But the good thing about this research was that in week 4, those offenders actually reported being a lot more creative. The acceptance happened. So yeah, this is my new normal. I hate it, but I better get on with life because I just can't be depressed forever. I don't want to be, and I want to make the most out of this current situation. So I'm really looking forward to the next week when I will be reporting to be happier. I'm hoping to make another video for you guys where I will be a lot more optimistic, because right now it really doesn't feel like there's anything good coming out of this. Seriously, feels a bit rough. I'm sure a lot of people are in the same exact situation, so there's a lot to be grateful for, and that's what I spent the first 2 weeks thinking about. Like, we're so grateful that we have this house, we have space, we have still all the internet to work and for the kids to watch movies. We still can go out, at least one of us at a time, grocery shopping and pick up all the food that we need. There's a lot of people that actually lost their jobs, like all over the world right now, and people don't know how they will pay for their rent and mortgages and how they will feed their children. So I still feel extremely grateful, but it's just, you know, it starts getting to you. So I'm looking forward to the next week when maybe the weather will start getting better. We're based in Calgary and it's April right now. It was -12 this morning and it's snowing all day. Earlier this week we had -22 one day, so We haven't been out this week at all. Like, we're staying home, only going for a drive here and there. I actually dressed up a little bit for you guys to make this video, and it feels really good because usually I'm like halfway in my pajamas, or if I have to attend a meeting for work, this is what I would wear because this is what everybody wears these days. I even put some makeup on. It feels really strange. Like, I haven't put makeup on in like 2 weeks now. It's so weird. In the next video I will probably be wearing a baseball cap because my hair salon is closed now and I need to do my hair. My roots are growing out, and yeah, I'm getting really annoyed looking at myself in the mirror right now because it's just not how I like to see myself. But this is just the beginning. The predictions are that we will at least be quarantined until July maybe, and that's another 3 months. No schools, no activities for children. The news coming from all over the world are horrendous. I don't even feel like reading the news anymore. The only news outlet that I keep up with is the CBC News app and the website. At 3:30 p.m. every day, our fearless leader, Dr. Dina Hinshaw, Alberta Chief Medical Officer, reports the latest statistics on what's happening, like how many cases we have the day before and how many, unfortunately, deaths we get in Alberta per day. I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much. She has such a calm demeanor when she delivers all the terrible news that you're just like, okay, cool, so what do we do? And she tells you what to do. Like, obviously keep the distance and everything, but every day there's something new, and she and her team obviously are trying to pivot the strategy as they see things developing. So there's a lot of cases being transmitted across the communities now, so it's not just people traveling back to Alberta from somewhere. It also started spreading within the communities, so that's a bit scary. All the public parks are closed, so we can't take the kids to the parks. So it's just going to be our backyard at least. I don't mind that as long as we're safe and we're not spreading it. It's fine. We're going to be fine. Extremely grateful that both Ollie and I still have jobs, because so many people, like thousands of people, just lost their jobs, especially like tourism industry. It suffers so much right now. The hotels are closing, the restaurants are closing, there are no tourists to host. We are not allowed to go to any of the provincial and national parks right now. Banff is closed. You can't get into Banff with your car unless you have a good reason or you're just passing through it. So this has been very difficult for like pretty active people like us. We can't even go to like these huge national parks where you would think there won't be many people and you can actually be safe and stay like safe distance from other people. But no, it's extremely busy. Everybody wants to be out right now, and everybody has the same idea that, you know, you will go to a huge national park, you will be safe. But no, they've made a decision to close all the national and provincial parks, even for the car access. And I absolutely believe this is the right decision. It's very difficult on us personally, but if it helps slow the spread and flatten the curve, then we'll do our bit. As of April 6th, which is next week, the government said that there will be new benefits to people, or for people, who, due to this COVID-19 situation, have lost their jobs. I'm pretty sure the website where you can claim the benefits will crash on the first day because there are just so many people who will go for it and will apply for it. I can't even imagine what it's going to do to our economy, but let's not think about it just yet. Like, people need help right now, and if the government is doing something to help people with that, they're offering help and support to small and medium businesses, which is incredible. And like the individuals who have lost their jobs, I think it's just amazing. So yeah, this is the situation currently. This week has been really rough for me personally. Let me know how you feel. And I wanted to ask you guys if we could stay social at least. I know we can't see our friends right now, but this is how we communicate right now. So if you need to chat with somebody, reach out to me, DM me on Instagram, let's just chat there, let's just stay connected, because I do feel lonely without my friends. I am like extreme extrovert and I'm really struggling right now. I do miss people. I miss like even the physical contact of like hugging my friends. I have my kids to hug all day, but still like just I have a big heart and I want to hug everybody. Yeah, let's just keep talking. Message me in the comments, and yeah, let's just have a chat about something that is not so heavy. But even if it's heavy, let's just talk it out and stay social. Here on YouTube or on Instagram, just reach out to me, and I want to help. I feel better right now after making this video, talking to my camera, knowing that maybe a few days later I will upload this video and you guys will watch it, and I will probably feel different by then. But I feel better right now, having all this out of my system right now. Whew. So yeah, let's talk. If you enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. It will help me personally. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and we'll see you all again next time.